You brought up your first wife, her book. We do Rex on this pod. I'll Be Gone in the Dark that is one of the best books I've ever read.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I messaged you when I read it, but I was like, I mean, it was, and you did a prologue thing that was so good.
Yeah,
too,
yeah. We did a little afterword on it because obviously she wasn't able to finish it, but she did a lot of stuff in the book that helped to. I mean, people there's again trolls online. You say she fucking captured him single-handedly. I never fucking said that. I said there's shit in the book that was then used and it helped it along. No, there's no single person that swoops in and throws the fucking batarang at the villain and knocks him out. It's a collective team effort, and she contributed to it. But she did do some, and there was. Okay.
It's written like a noir. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's
very novelistic.
If you haven't read it, you should. It's about the East Area rapist, and it's
well, she
so well
really captures how paranoid people were in those neighborhoods at the time up in Sacramento. It was how people were like hanging tambourines from their doorknobs.
Whoa.
They were so terrified of and they were all like, keep your lights on, and they would have community meetings, and it was just, the paranoia was insane.
Jesus. And the doc was great too.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a weird bit of kind of sick irony, I guess, when they caught him and they were doing the press conference, and someone asked, did the writer Michelle McNamara, did she any of her work have anything to do with, and then this cop was like, Michelle McNamara's work had nothing to do with the capture of the Golden State Killer. And Golden State Killer was the name she gave him. That was the reason that the case, as Paul Hull said, and this is a really sick thing, a lot of times cases go cold because they don't give the killer a cool name.
Yes.
Like if you don't give him a cool name like Night Stalker or Zodiac, he was like East Area Rapist, original, it just kind of, yeah. So then she said Golden State Killer, and that kind of reignited the case.
Wasn't he also called the Night Stalker, and then there was like another Night Stalker?
That was Richard Ramirez,
the
I thought.
original Night Stalker after the Night Stalker. To add even more confusion to it, there was the Night Stalker, and then there was an article where they went, well, we should call him the original Night. Like, what the fuck are you? Even the cops were like, what are you doing? No, we're not trying to do that.
It's like the whole HBO Max problem.
Yeah.
Right.
They keep changing the thing. I also love the him in court in his wheelchair, and he's so fucking frail. And then there's the footage of him going into his cell after he's been sentenced, immediately out of the chair, starts doing pull-ups. Like, well, that didn't work. I tried. Thought it might help. Fuck it. Whatever. Yeah.
Did you guys watch that Night Stalker, the other one?
The Netflix one?
The Netflix one? It was just a bunch of like neighborhood guys who caught the guy. They beat the hell out of him.
Like the cops kind of had to save him.
Yes.
Like they were going to kill him.
They were going to kill him.
Badass. I love it.
Yeah, they spotted him.
Sometimes vigilante justice is kind of cool.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Well, again, that's the exception that proves the rule. Like they were right. Maybe leave it to the one.
Sure.
Yeah, because a lot of the vigilante shit isn't working right now. It's really not
true.
good.
But yeah, man, I was reading this book by this guy Matt Murphy called The Book of Murder, and he's like the California prosecutor who did like every case. He did like the dating game killer guy, Alcala.
Rodney.
Yeah, Rodney Alcala.
Yeah.
The movie.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's like, he's a good writer, but it's like every all these cases of people who are just fucking insane.
Right.
What was going on in Northern California at that time, the 70s?
Know.
That's
What
a good
the hell?
question.
Yeah.
Well, what was going on in Northern California, and what was going on up in the Pacific Northwest?
Oh, I heard. Did you hear this recently? There's an article about lead poisoning.
They think that, this woman wrote a whole book about all the chemicals up there she thinks caused, but then again, that there were also millions of people that were living in Tacoma, the Tacoma aroma, and all this stuff.
Smells so bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Such a bad smell there.
But that they didn't become killers, so it seems a little weird. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me if, didn't it, once they took lead out of gasoline, the homicide rate went down? There wasn't as much lead. I think
and
so,
IQs went up.
And IQs went up,
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I think that's part of it. But but there is a Ted Bundy, Green River Killer. Who else was up there? There was a bunch of people up in the Pacific Northwest. Although, if you go to the Pacific Northwest, it is also so goddamn gloomy.
It's gloomy. It's spooky.
There's a reason that grunge came out of there.
Yes.
There's a very specific reason why
good
Nirvana
point.
and Pearl Jam came out of the
Yeah.
Pacific Northwest.
We got
There's a fucking mood.
Ted Bundy, the Green River Killer. This guy Weston Allen Dodd, who I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, Wesley Allen Dodd.
Wesley, sorry.
Yeah.
Where's Ruby Ridge? Is that up there?
I thought that was in the Midwest.
I think it's in Idaho, but I'm looking.
Oh, okay.
Idaho's got some dark shit happening.
It's wacky over there. There's too much space. Everybody's
Coeur
alone.
d'Alene.
Yeah.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. There's some weirdness.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's right up there in the Pacific Northwest. That's that same
Gets
sludgy.
it a little bit.
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's,
But yeah,
There's
there-
a lot of sad stories just out of there.
Yeah.
You're right. The space, like when I had the flu, I was that movie Into the Wild was on. I was like, this is like the saddest story.
Oh yeah.
Because that's just a dude who was like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's just I'm gonna just live in the wilderness.
But also like the massiveness of I've done like Wichita and all the plain states, Nebraska and stuff like that, Omaha, and the vastness out there really creeps me out. I'm not meant to live out on the plains.
No.
They really there's.
Meanwhile, they're
something-
listening to this like you live literally in a 400 square foot apartment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, with hobos throwing shit at you.
but I think there are certain people who absolutely belong on the plains and will thrive there and would go insane in a city, just like someone who's actually comfortable in literally living in a utility closet.
Yes.
Would you take them out on the plains and they should start killing everybody?
Exactly. Well, there's a
Yeah.
creepiness out there where you kill your wife in the basement, or you tie up a kid. Out here, at least it's out in front. You see a hobo jerking off. You're like, all right, I know he's there. He's out of my house.
Also, if you kill a family member, it's hours toward any food. Like here,
Uh-huh.
you kill someone, you walk down, you get a slice. 3 a.m, they're open. Like
bodega.
you can maybe did you want to kill your partner or were you just hungry? Out there,
bored.
You're not going to. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be. You gotta render a deer and
Black
all
will
that
say,
stuff.
I like what are the rebel flags? I know the racist guy's there or whatever. It's almost better to have it. That's how I feel about the guy jerking it. I'm like, I know he's there.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. You ever heard of prairie death? Those flat lands out there. Some guy and his wife on a farm, and he would just end up killing her because it was just the same thing every day. Just
go
farm
crazy.
work.
Yeah.
She's the only thing you know. You never see other people. There's no TV. There's no nothing. You just learn to hate each
there's
other.
a weird little indie horror movie called The Wind, and it's about settlers on the plains and how the wind drove them crazy. And there's an amazing book called Wisconsin Death Trip. And it's all about like all the madness that was going on out there in the plains, like in the 1800s. All these newspaper articles about settlers that weren't used to that landscape, going out there and going fucking nuts.
It's like the Earth is flat. You just can never. There's no hump.
It never ends.
Yeah, we
right?
talk about phones making us crazy, but this seems worse.
Yeah,
That's the other end of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
phones is too much stimulus. That's not enough.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're right. There's a just right, and we've missed it twice now.
Yes.
First, we got that there's no stimulus.
Right.
Now we're overstimulated. We're going crazy.
Exactly.
We got to get the just right.
The rats are coming. That was it. That was the peak in entertainment.